You've cried for him, you've cheered for him, you've chanted for him. He's a man who's given so many people hope and inspired them in so many different ways. Of course, I'm talking about Sachin, and like the movie we know is going to be amazing. But it's difficult to have the courage to sort of come out and let the world see, get a glimpse of the world that you've lived. How did that start and how did it happen?
In 2012, in fact, when Ravi came to me,
Sure.
and he chased me for 8 months, said, I want to make a movie on your life.
Okay.
I said, Ravi, I'm not going to act. I said, I'm a sportsman, I will always be a sportsman, I'm not going to act. He said, you don't need to act. You know, whatever has happened for 24 years in your life, everyone has witnessed that. But nobody knows what was going on in your mind when there were highs and lows. What were you thinking? And people need to know that. Also, I felt, you know, the fans wanted to get closer to me, and I also want to get closer to them. They've supported me for so many years, and because of that, whatever I am is because of them. And you may perform well or whatever, but you need someone to share your happiness with. And I had million plus people, so you know, it makes a huge difference when you have few hundred people celebrating and billion plus people celebrating. So I felt that when they leave movie theaters, they need to take back something with them which they have not seen, which they have not experienced. And that's why we've also included family videos, very personal. No one had access to those videos other than the family members. Also, my family has sacrificed a lot. In those 24 years, I spent a lot of time away from them. In fact, when I was 12, I started traveling. So right from that time, I've moved away from my family, and they've had to spend endless number of hours without me. And being a parent, I understand, you know, how you want to be with your family and be with your children. And my parents have had to face this from the time I was 12 onwards, and then my wife, my brothers, my sisters, so all have spoken something special in this movie.
I heard and I read about the fact that you used to sleep with your cricketing gear when you're junior college days. Is it true, or is that one of the...
Yeah, I mean, while growing up, I would always either have a cricket bat or a ball or gloves or something with me, you know, and then I would be dreaming of playing one day for India, and then, you know, it still kind of, you know, happens with youngsters. I'm sure there'll be so many youngsters who, when they like a cricket bat and all that, and they are like, you know, holding on to their cricket bat, that's the ultimate feeling. And then I grew up like that. I still remember when my sister gifted me the first cricket bat. That bat was with me all the time.
People always talk about the amazing achievements that you've done, but the journey that it took you is, I think, as important as the position that you reached.
Oh, 100%, because, you know, there was a reason why I started playing cricket. I was madly in love with cricket. Cricket was in my heart, you know. And then slowly, when I started progressing, going to different levels and then scoring runs and all that, then my brain got involved more and more. Okay, if a bowler is bowling, then where can I play a shot? Where can I get more runs? Where can I hit and it's safe as well? So all those things, then the brain got involved later. But if you're not passionate about something, things don't work. And that is how my journey started. And I was constantly focused on what I had to do in the next game. There was a unwritten rule at home that let the rest of the world talk about the last game, we think about the next game. And I kept focusing on that. You know, for me, it was important to keep getting better and better. And finally, when I reached my target was to play for India, because that is how the journey started. And when I got there was another bigger target, to win the World Cup. So I started chasing that, because that is the ultimate feeling, you know. I've had, in 24 years, I've had so many ups and downs, and you know, the highs were also there, some amazing highs. But nothing matches lifting the trophy. And that was my dream.
The trailer obviously got really amazing reactions on social media. I'm sure even now when people sort of meet you, they tell you. I I'm a fan and I really love the trailer. So congratulations to both of you. But what are the most, what I think who's your toughest critic and what did that person have to say? And how did your family react to it?
Critic come guide, come contributor, come everything has to be, I think, my brother. My brother, because even when I got out in my last innings and I was not sure whether I was going to get to bat again or not, we were still discussing my dismissal. I said, you shouldn't have done this, your hand position, all those kind of things we discuss. And we discuss, and I'm like in my mind, I'm saying I may not bat again. So, but it was nice because, that kept me going. There was somebody who would give me a clear picture of what has happened in the last game and how I could get better or how I could avoid making the same mistake.
If there was a biopic, who do you think would ever play? I mean, that's which actor would you think could have played that part?
Well, so many guys have asked me this question, and my question again back to them was, who do you think can play?
I don't know. I honestly can't think. I'm going to completely chicken out of this question.
Okay.
I'm throwing it back to you.
So when it comes to cricket,
yeah,
the first name comes to my mind is Amir Khan because of Lagan. That's the first name which comes to my mind. Amir is a dear friend also, but because we've seen Lagan and the way Lagan performed I thought the response was incredible from everyone, and that's why in fact I still remember that when I was going out to bat with Amir in one of the celebrations, I think it was Mrs. Ambani's birthday, and we played an exhibition game there. So commentator was saying, and I said, they asked me, so how does it feel? I said, it's nice to walk out to bat with Bhuvan.
So what did you think in general of how the entire thing has come out to be, and the sort of the way fans have been reacting in general? You are a little bit active, and you are sort of active on social media.
Yes, they have responded really well. Just like the way they did for the last 24 years when I batted. When I played for India, the support that I received and all that, and similar kind of support I'm receiving here. What I did playing for India was, before any match, I would really practice hard and make sure that I've ticked all the boxes. If my preparation was right, then the results followed. We've tried to do the same thing here. I told Ravi, let's tick all the boxes, and when we release the movie, we should have the feeling that we've given it all. We've given our best, and then the fans decide.
For all the Garma Garam Bollywood gossip news and more, download the Zoom app now.